today we are going to do a 30 minutes upper body Pilates workout to strengthen your arms, your shoulders, your back and your abs. So if you're ready to try your mat, let's do this together. Alright, now let's start by allowing yourself to sit toward your back in neutral. We're gonna do some warm up before we start the main workout. So inhale deeply through your nose, exhale deeply through your mouth. Hands on your knees, and feel free to open your knees, bend your knees anytime if you feel like it's easier for you to lengthen the spine. So just relax your shoulders, and I wanted to allow yourself to take a deep breath. Exhale deeply through your mouth. You can close your eyes even and feel how your body connecting to the mat through your sitting bone. So just lengthening the spine, and make sure you don't arch your back. Just keep your back in neutral position. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. And one more deep breath. And exhale deeply. And open your eyes slowly. Bring your head to one side. Feel the side of your neck is stretching. And to the opposite side. Back to the center. And one more time, slowly to the opposite side. Exhale, bring your head back to the center. Look to the right. And look to the left. And bring your head back one more time. And to the opposite side. And back to the center. Now rotate the shoulders fully to 4 directions. And reverse. Open your arms to the side, shoulders down. Start to make a little pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And flip your arms up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now slowly bring your torso to one side, side bending. Feel the side of your whole body is lengthening. And we're going to go to the opposite side. Inhale. And exhale. Back to the center. And 3 more times each side. Do it slowly. Go a little bit further. Keep your arm lengthening. And the other side. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, lean. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale to the opposite side. And back to the center. And one more time, each side. Bring it back to the other side. And slowly bring your arm back to the center. Hands down, rotate the shoulders fully to 4 directions. Reverse. That's amazing. And come to on-floor position to start the main workout. So open your arms, shoulders apart, and your legs hip width apart. Now I want to inhale and tuck your feet. If you feel like you want to have modification with your wrist, then put your forearms down. And all the movement that requires in this position throughout this workout today, please do this. Otherwise, lengthen your arms. Now inhale, lift your knees off the mat. And exhale, bring your knees down. And we're going to do 10 times slowly. Lengthen your neck. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, belly button in, 5, 4, just bring your knees up and down, 2, do it slowly, last one, and slowly bring your knees down. Keep your knees and your feet toward the center. And now I wanted to allow yourself to inhale, lengthen your leg and your opposite leg. So I wanted to pull the belly button all the way in, soften your elbows a little bit. If you put your whole forearms down, just keep staying there for a couple of seconds and lengthen your arms. And 5, 4, gently push up, just very little movement here. 2, and last one, and slowly bend your knees, tuck your feet, lift your hips all the way up. And now I wanted to step your feet towards the front. Inhale and slowly shift your weight to the front, knees bend. And lengthen again, hips up and down, and 5 times with your own breath. 4, 3, so make sure your shoulders lead the movement. Lengthen your neck all the time. 2, lift up and down, and last one, and down, and slowly bring your knees down to the mat. Alright, and now I want you to allow yourself to inhale, tuck your feet, lift your knees off the mat, soften your elbows, hold it here, and slowly lengthen your arms. Hold it here for a couple of seconds, and elbows bend, and come back. You can move your feet further away just gently and a little bit if it's easier for the knees, so listen to your knees here. Make sure you engage those abs and lengthen, and down, and lengthen, and bring your knees down. Come to try pose. Now rotate the wrist. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Reverse with the wrist. Good. Forearms down to the mat, shoulder on top of the elbows. Pull the belly button in. And now I want you to inhale, lengthen both legs. So open your legs hip width apart. And now slowly shift your hip to one side. Lift your arm all the way up. And bring it back to the opposite side. And slowly bring it back. And 5 more times each side. So make sure you rotate the hips first, so that way it's easier for the balance. Listen to your body. 4. Come back. And 3. 2. That's amazing. To the opposite side. And last one. To the other side. And slowly back to the center, knees down, try pose. Take a deep breath, inhale deeply through your nose, and exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, and now you want to allow yourself to lean on one side. Forearm down, shoulder on top of the elbow. Now, bend your bottom leg, the top leg, flex the ankle, lift chest above the hips. Make sure you lift your waist up, pull the belly button in, hand on hand for more support, or bring your hand behind your head if you want more challenging. So lift your hips up and bring your hips down 10 times. So 10, 9, and just try to bring as high as you can. And 7, listen to your lower back. 6, and 5, good. 4, belly button in. 3, you can put your leg down if it's easier for you. 2, and last one, and slowly bring it down. The next movement, I wanted to slowly lengthen both legs and top leg to the front. Pull the belly button in, hand on hand, and waist higher. Lift your hips as high as you can. Now make sure you make a little pulse with your hips here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, feel your arms are working at the same time. 3, 2, and 1, and hips down. Good. And now slowly keep your forearm here if you're doing the modification for the wrist, or lengthen your arm. Rotate your finger towards the other side if you want more challenge. So now pull the belly button in. Inhale, lengthen and lift your hips as high as you can, hand over your head. So make sure your shoulders on top of the wrist and soften your elbow a little bit if you want to make it easier for the wrist. And then come back, so don't lock your elbow ever. And 9 more times with your own breath. Come back. 8. Bring it back, modify the version. 7. Back to the center. And 6. Keep breathing. 5. Lift and down. Both of the versions. I also feel really good on the arms here. 3. Make sure if you do this, you hold forearm down to the mat. And 2. And last one. And slowly bring your hips down. Go to the opposite side. So forearm down to the mat. And your hand on hand. Your bottom leg bend. Your top leg just lift above the hips. Or hand behind your head for more challenging. Now lift your hips up and down 10 times. So 10. Keep breathing. 9. Good. 8. 7. 6. and 5. That's amazing. Do it slowly. 4, 3, 2, belly button in. Last one. And slowly bring your leg down. The next movement, top leg to the front, bottom leg to the back. Pull the belly button in, hand on hand, and waist higher. Lift your hips as high as you can. Now make sure you make a little pulse with your hips here. So 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel your arms are working at the same time. 3, 2, and 1, and hips down. And again, lengthen your arm, shoulder on top of the wrist. Soften your elbow a little bit. And then lift your hips as high as you can and bring it down 10 times. Or again, forearm down if the other side you do the same thing. So let's do this together. 10, come back. 9, keep breathing. You can soften your knees when you bring your hips down. 8, good. 7, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And 5, make sure your shoulders stabilized and don't make any tension to bring it closer towards the ears. Don't do that. Very good. Keep breathing. And 3, 2, and last one. And slowly bring your hips down. That's amazing. I'm going to come to sit, hug your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath and start to rotate the wrist here. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, the next movement, sit along the mat. So, open your legs width apart, bend your knees, feet down, hands behind your hips. Close your elbows all the way towards the back. Now make sure you keep your shoulder on top of the wrist. Lift your hips up. Bend your elbows and lengthen your arms. Now, if you feel any uncomfortable on the wrist, kind of try to move your hands a little bit until you find a good position, but listen to your body and do it really slowly so that way it's easier to control. And 10 times with your own breath. So 10, look to the front. 9, chin to chest. 8, don't pull your chin up to the ceiling because it's gonna cause a lot of pressure on your neck. Good. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and last one, down and lift. And I want you to allow yourself to inhale, soften your elbows, and just stay here. Take a deep breath, and exhale. Make sure you push your shoulders down, so far away from your ears. To exhale deeply through your mouth. Inhale one more time, and exhale deeply. That's amazing. Now I want you to inhale and slowly bring your hips down. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath again. Shake your hands. Rotate the wrist and then reverse. Alright, exhale deeply through your mouth. And one more deep breath. And exhale deeply. Good. The last movement for the first part of the workout, I wanted to bring your hands behind your hips one more time. Now this time, lengthen your legs. And just keep your legs freely to the point that you feel hips width apart, or when you feel naturally, keep your hips here and with the balance. So we're going to close the elbows towards the back. Keep your arms parallel to each other. Or again, forearms down if it's easier for the wrist. So listen to your body. Now I'm going to tell yourself to lift your hips all the way up. As high as you can, keep your shoulders far away from your ear. And open your chest up, pull the belly button in, look to the front. Now inhale and slowly lift your hips even higher, just as high as you can and as high as you feel good with the lower back and the neck. And slowly bring your hips down. Slowly, 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 do it super slow and then lift all the way up. Belly button in and slowly bring it down. You can soften your elbows a little bit if you want to feel more on your shoulders and your upper arms. Good. So we're going to try to do a couple more times and make sure you gently move your feet forward if you notice that your body kind of like lean backward a lot more, because we don't want to keep your shoulders over your hands so much. Just on top of the wrist and down. Good. And lift. And 5 more times with your own breath. Anytime if you need a quick rest, put your feet down, shake your hands, and then lift up again. Put your shoulders far away from your ears, so that way you don't make any tension on the neck. 2. And last one, up. And slowly, slowly, slowly bring your hips down. Alright, hug your knees to your chest, round your spine, take a deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And one more deep breath, you can lengthen your spine now. Exhale deeply. Alright, now I'm gonna just stay here, and this is the first part of the workout. So if you join me for the second part, just stay here, take a deep breath for a couple of seconds, and then we're gonna move to the second part. Otherwise, if you're done all the way to the cool down at the end, I put the chapter mark down on the description box, so please feel free to skip towards that part. Good. Now let's move to the second part. I'm going to allow yourself to sit tall with your back in neutral, knees bent, or just cross your legs if it's more comfortable for you. Lengthen the spine, arms open, shoulders down. Keep your arms parallel to the ground. Start to make a little pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And start to rotate tiny circle. Keep breathing. 5, 4, lengthen the spine, shoulders relaxed. 2, 1, and then reverse. So make sure you keep your arms parallel to the ground. You can rotate your head to take a quick look at your arms, and if you feel it a little bit lower, just lift it up. So keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring your hands to the body. Open your palms and facing up to the ceiling. Elbows stick to the body, and then lengthen and bend. And lengthen, kind of like a flower. Open and close. And 8 more times with your own breath. 7, shoulders stabilized. 6, good. And 5 more times with your own breath. 4, 3, inhale and exhale, and 2, and last one, lengthen, come back, hands on your knees, and open your arms to the side again, and now this time flip your palms up and then down. And 10, 9, soften your elbows. 8, 7, and keep your shoulders at the same height. 5, don't raise it up. 3, 2, and last one, and slowly soften your elbows, bring your arms to the front and open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and last one, and slowly lift your arms all the way up and bring your arms down to the sides. So 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, and 7, 6, 5, 4, belly button in. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Alright, now the next movement, I wanted to allow yourself to inhale, rotate your palms facing up, and now slowly round your spine, bring your arm to the front, make a little pause, and then open. And 5 more times with your own breath. Good. 4, round. Use your whole arms to move. 3, and 2, good. And last one. And slowly bring your arms to the U letter. Now this time we're going to inhale, move your whole arms, and with them changing the angle on your elbow. So lift it up and bring it down, and we're going to do both sides together. So 10, 9, good. 8, straighten the wrist. 7, 6, keep breathing, and 5, 4, that's amazing. 3, 2, and last one, lift and down, lengthen your arms, and now make a little pause again, like we chopping some veggies. So good, keep breathing, and 8, 7, 6, use your whole arms to pump. 4, 3, good. 2, last one, and slowly bring your hands down. rotate your shoulders and then reverse. And the next movement, come to on-fall position. So open your arms, shoulders apart, and open your legs a bit apart. Now lift your knees off the mat. Inhale, soften your elbows down, lengthen and bring your torso lower, and lengthen your arms again. So 5 more times with your own breath. 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, don't have to go all the way down. 2, just only to the point that you feel good. And last one, and slowly bring your elbows down to the mat, lie all the way down on your belly. Hands next to your chest, close your elbows. Inhale and tuck your feet. So if you want to make it easier, put your whole forearms down, press your whole torso up to full forearm plank. Otherwise, use your hands to press your whole body up and bring your toes down. Torso down slowly, your whole body down slowly. I'm going to try to do 5 times with your own breath. So let's do this together. I'm going to do the challenging movement. Good. Open your legs a bit apart. And 5. Slowly bring it down. 4. Good. Make sure you engage those abs. 3. And keep your lower back in neutral position. 2. Inhale up. And exhale slowly down. And last one. And slowly bring your torso all the way down. Good. Shake your hips, take a deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Lengthen your arms and arch your back. Look to the front. You're going to stay here for a little bit. And slowly bring your legs, lengthening on the mat. Hands next to your chest again. Forearms down. Now this time come to forearm plank and lift your hips as high as you can. And when you shift your weight to the front, bring your knee, one knee to the front. Come back to the opposite side. This is gonna be the last challenge for today, so I wanted to try a little bit more. We're almost done. 4. Lift your hips up and down. 3. Good. Make sure you lengthen the neck and look down to the mat. 2. Shift and lift your hips stabilized. And last one. Good. I kind of feel like my voice is a little bit shaky. And come to try pose. That's amazing, guys. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. You can open your elbows wider to stretch the back, and we're going to move to the cool down part here. So rest your whole torso down. Reach your hands as far as you can. Open one arm to the side and come back to the opposite side. Back to the center. And 4 more times each side. Open. Come back. 3. Keep breathing. And 2. Open all the way and as far as you feel good. Last one. And slowly bring your hands down. Come to try pose. And articulate your spine, cat and cow in sitting position. Shoulders down, look to the front. And round your spine, chin to chest, belly button in. Try to bring your torso, your upper spine a little bit higher. And articulate your spine again, shoulders down. And arch your back. And one more time. Do it slowly and round. And bring your torso back to neutral. Shake your hips, take a deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Good. And now I want you to allow yourself to come to sit along the mat. Lengthen your legs. Open your legs hip width apart, flex the ankle. And now slowly bring your arm to the back. Interlace your fingers and lengthen your arms. Try to lift as high as you can and bring your arms down 5 times. So 5, 4. You can soften your elbows a little bit if you can bring it up. 3. That's amazing. 2. And last one. And bend your elbows, slide your hands up along the spine and bring it down. And 4. 3, keep breathing. Come back, lengthen. 2, and last one. And slowly bring it back to the middle of the spine. Close your elbows. Try to bring your elbows all the way to the front. And open and come back. 3, 2, and 1. And slowly bring your hands down, shake your hips, take a deep breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Arms to the front. Flex forward, round your spine, and bring it back, shoulders down. And 3, 2, come back. Good. And last one. And slowly bring your hands down. Now, you can always cross your leg if you feel comfortable enough. Open your legs like before. Rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions. Reverse. Inhale, elevate your shoulders. And exhale, bring your shoulders all the way down. And up, and down. And 3, 2, last one. And now slowly bring your head to one side. You can use your hand to pull your head a little bit further away. So that way you feel the side of your neck is really stretching. Rotate your head, look down to your shoulder. And look up to the side. And look down to your shoulder again. Come back to the center. Go to the opposite side. Use your hand to bring your head and press your head down a little bit. So that way it feels more stretching and feel really good. And slowly rotate your head to one side. Look to your shoulder. Look up to the side. And look down to your shoulder again. And slowly bring your head back to the center. Look down to the mat and feel the back of your neck is stretching. And look all the way up. And down. And up. And start to rotate your head around your neck. So inhale halfway. And exhale halfway fully to 4 directions. One more round. Reverse. And one more round. And slowly bring your head back to the center. Round your spine. Cat and cow in sitting position. And articulate your spine. Shoulders down and round again. Relax your arms. And articulate your spine. And one more time. And slowly bring your torso back to the center. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Sit tall. Exhale deeply. Inhale. And exhale deeply. And stay here for a couple of seconds. Just to notice your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. And open your eyes when you're ready. And that's the workout today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye.